Alright guys, we're walking the streets of Phnom Penh. Alright, just walked out from the hotel room. We're just walking around, just sussing things out. As you can see, there's a river on the side. And everything is pretty crazy up in here. It's so busy. Now we just gotta get something to for all the bathroom essentials. Right. Morning everybody. A little bit seedy from last night, but gonna have this early morning pump. Check out a little gym set over here. It's not the greatest, but I'll show you one thing, right, which is awesome. Bam! So that's our view from the gym this morning. So let's pump it, let's smash it. Okay, so the tuk-tuks advised me that I gotta keep my hands inside these gates of the tuk-tuk, because what happens is that a lot of people get their phones stolen. So as a precaution, I'm actually going to be talking like pretty close here, so it stops anyone from actually stealing it. So that's the only way I'm going to do it. But when we're actually going around seeing everything, I won't be inside a tuk-tuk, so we'll keep you posted. Hi everybody, and welcome to the Killing Fields. This is Judy here. I just want to say that if you're ever in Phnom Penh, please do come and see the Killing Fields. It's part of Cambodia's history. It's a dark history, but it actually shows you, especially if you're going to get one of these audio tours, it explains in step by step exactly what everything means. This camp alone is one of 300 camps where people were brutally killed in cold blood. You've got even one of these sites here. It's about this little section here. There's a grave to about 450 people. Also, there's a section that's over there where it's glassed off, where you can still see bodily remains, like the bones, and even like there's some knife that's still on the ground. It's glassed off, but that's just an evidence of exactly what's happened here. But yeah, the genocides is like, it's a really bad part of Cambodia's history, but still part of it. I just want to welcome you to the Royal Palace of Cambodia. As you can see, the spectacular building, the monument is absolutely amazing. And if you go over there, this is what it's inside the garden. It's actually amazing. So just move it across. Hey guys, just a closer look at the Royal Palace. We're not allowed to take videos inside. It's night 2. We're walking the streets of Phnom Penh with the peoples here from Cambodia. And we're going to be hitting up a pizza place. What's it called, sir?
Pizza Company.
Pizza Company, alright. So I've come all the way from Australia just to eat pizza at this place. Better be good. So I've just finished up at the Pizza Company. I gotta say, they make a mean ass pizza. It's pretty good. So highly recommend that you guys go there every time you're in Cambodia. They're in Phnom Penh, Battambang, and in Siem Reap. So hit it up. Right. Day 3 of our journey on a tuk-tuk on our way to place called Battambang. That place is a zoo, so it's got all the national Cambodian animals. Alright, so if you're wondering why we have so much money here, what we've done is that we've gone into one of the shops and we've asked for some change. Where we're going, there's going to be a lot of kids where, you know, they're all asked for money and everything like that. So rather than give them, you know, like 2,000 real, which works out to be about 50 cents, you're going to get like about 50 to 100 kids. So it's better off taking these. These are 100 real, right? Which is equivalent to Australian money. You're looking at about 2.5 cents, 3 cents. But when you're giving it out to about 50 to 100, it all adds up. So rather than give nothing, at least you're giving something. So this is something that, as a tourist, I do recommend that you guys do. The locals do it here. Actually, not the locals, but the people who are coming, who are Cambodian, that come to the country. If you're a tourist, I highly recommend that you do this as well. It helps out the little kids, and it also makes you feel better too. So, hey. Another thing, if you're going to be traveling on like long roads, especially if you're going to go to zoo, Killing Fields, something like that, it all takes a lot of time. So what you got to do to kill the time is pick up some ankle beer. One thing that I didn't know, and I imagine that a lot of other people didn't know, that if you have a look here, there's these tids, these lids, right? You peel that off, you go if you're going to win or lose, right? And guess what? Yeah, bitches! That's one free beer! Alright guys, just another video. Just to let you know that just in regards to the money that we were talking about before, that we got changed. When you're coming across the road to the zoo, there's a little street here, right? In this street here, you'll see that there's a lot of old people. And what you do is the tuk-tuk driver will ask you if he wants to stop by to give money. This is where everything comes in handy. So what you want to do is you want to give them about 200-300 real each. It's not a lot of money, but these people are old, and there's not much that they can do for money. It's not like back at home where old people, you know, you've got your pension, you got Centrelink to help you out. These guys got nothing, so every little bit helps. So I highly recommend that you guys do this. Maybe take out a little bit more. I've been a little bit too generous with my money here. I've already used half of it, and I haven't even got like not even halfway. So please do it. I really recommend it. And every time that you do give money, do say, you know, Soxabai, right? So you just give Soxabai, say Soxabai, and you give them money, right? So please do it. Monkeys here. Hey, there you go, little fella. Hey. Okay, come on, little fella, come on. Catch. Here you go. Bang. All right. Hey, little fella. Hey, stop fighting. Hey, little big guy with big ass balls. Look at his bong. What up? Alright, so we're at Central Market at the moment. It's pretty crazy up in here. As you can see, it extends out to like all different directions. It looks pretty crazy. Everything here you can see, you can find like jewelry, you can find fake watches. You keep going, there's a lot of clothes, a lot of souvenirs. So I love the market. So it's a matter what I'm doing is that I'm gonna be buying like a shitload of presents to take back home. I've got people for like friends, family, workplaces. So I pretty much gotta go take a luggage back just for presents. I haven't even bought anything for myself yet. So continuing my journey. Another note when traveling in Cambodia, the roads can be pretty dusty. So I would recommend that you carry those face masks. It looks stupid, but it's for your own safety in terms of like inhaling too much dust, because these streets, especially when it's really dry, you get a lot of that. It's all going to go in your lungs, and you know you can potentially get sick as well. So I think that it's really important that you can probably get some. If generally all the drivers have some stored in like a kind of apartment, but you just have to ask for it. I don't think our tuk-tuk has one at the moment. Copping a fair bit of dust. It's all over up in my face. Yeah, definitely. You have to. I think it's a good idea. When we get back, I'm going to try probably pack, buy a few at the shops and just pack it in a backpack. Yeah, so that's some really good advice when traveling in Cambodia. Hi guys, welcome to the Royal Cambodia Phnom Penh golf course. As you can see, it's got some pretty good lakes here. The scenery is pretty cool too. Also, they're playing some traditional Cambodian music in the background, so it gives you a feel that you're actually here, that you're in the Cambodian land. The course is actually pretty good, pretty damp. I think it's because they overwater it, but if you're ever in Cambodia, come and play. It's a lot of fun. Thanks. There's a walkway here. As you can see, look at all the people there. So this is how they get their weekly exercise or daily exercise, and then they do like an entire circle. As you can see on the other side, people are continuously walking. So if you've got the time, take the stroll. I don't, unfortunately, today, but please do. It's a long stretch. It goes past the Royal Palace, goes up to all these structures. Sorry, I'm getting a little tongue-tied, but yeah, have a look. Locals, mix with the locals and with the tourists. So please do. This looks like a little funland place. Looks pretty big. If you're here in town, you got kids, you got a girlfriend or something that you wanted to show around. This place is pretty fun. Look at that. Pretty big too. Free entry. You've got places to sit down and eat. You've also got. Let me just show you. And there's a whole lot of fun things. You can even win some toys and prizes. So if you got some time to kill, want to impress a girl, come down here. It's a lot of fun. Another thing that's popular in Asia, everywhere you go, they always have these little dance sections here. It's where people come to do their exercise as well, like I was talking about before. People are doing walking, but over here they're doing Cambodian traditional dancing. Been to Vietnam, people do a lot of aerobics, dancing, Tai Bo, bit of that, but this is what how the oldies come here and do. Look at that. It's how to live longer, yo. Gotta be happy, gotta dance. Dance is the fountain of youth. So that's one thing that I'm gonna say to everybody. Hope you guys get on it. I'm not gonna be doing any dancing at the moment because I'm by myself. But have a look. You can hear the music, and that's what it is. Feel free to come around. You can join in if you want. This is a spot that you gotta come. Check it out. This big here. Took a couple of photos before during the day. It's not as pretty at night because all the light illuminates all the entire building. Side station. So when on your right to Battambang, there's a little pit stop here where you just come and get a feed. Just letting you guys know that there's about 1,000 or million flies in there, and just food looks a little bit dicey too. So you just got to be really careful. But this is it. This is the countryside here, and it's just a short stopover for about half an hour, and allows you to walk around, get something to eat, something to drink. Here we are, Battambang, kind of a central location. Behind me you've got your markets. We're just here picking up my mum now. I've got to go see the rellos, but it's not as busy as Phnom Penh, as you can see. It's a lot poorer than Cambodia, than Phnom Penh, but there's going to be a lot to see and a lot to do, so I can't wait. Oh, look at this feast, prepared by rellos. So here, this is a new thing that I'm trying out. I'm just letting you guys know that. What's it called, Mum?
Somvat.
Somvat. And what's in it?
And the fish they make they put in in the sun.
Ah,
they make it and then hang on the sun.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
So you guys got to try it. So you've got your fried fish here.
Fish.
It's red fish.
They make like a sweet sauce, sour sweet sauce.
Look at that.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
and then they make this one.
Alright, this is my first meal next day. In Battambang, these are some noodles. It's pork special. What you do is you get the beef, you get the soup, you pour it in there, pour it up, all up in there. You can add in your other little condiments if you want, but something like this is going to set you back about $1.20 US, for 6,000 real. I think this is 600 or 6,000? 6,000 real. So it's about $1.20 US. In Australia, $1.50. So it's a pretty cheap meal. So we are at the what 8?
What 8 Phnom.
What 8 Phnom. Okay. So this is about, you're looking at about 20 minutes from the capital of Phnom Penh, of Battambang, and what you can see is all these ruins here of all these blocks put together. And as you can go around, you can see everything and see how it's all falling apart. See, with how everything was built back in the day, the Cambodians, they didn't have anything called cement, which was inside these rocks here. So everything was stacked up, and it's pretty much how Angkor Wat has been built too. So we're here at Battambang, one of the temples. As I walk around, you'll be able to see that there's a flag that's just up the top there too. But this is what's left after it was built about 2,000 years ago. But yeah, this is everything that's left behind. But we'll take the journey further on. I'm not exactly sure on the history of this temple itself, but everything that you see here is a similar nature to at Angkor Wat, but we'll take that journey ahead a little bit later on. All right, as you come to visit Cambodia, you see a lot of these ruined areas and these blocks here. So what I want to show you is that a lot of these blocks, they have these things called these two holes, right? Generally they go a little bit deeper than the others, like over this one here. But what they did back in the day, in order to carry these blocks, in order to build it, they'll stick these two 2 big sticks into them holes, and then they'll carry it. So I'm just trying to find one where I can do an example. So you would have like these sticks here, and then you get a couple people carry it, and then and then that's how you would transfer one block to the other, and then that's how they built that, and that's how they built Angkor Wat too. All right, so that's a little bit of information for you guys. Another tip, or no, a bit of a piece of advice. If you're going to be traveling to places like this, it's really important that you don't go ahead and do anything that will tarnish the buildings. You'll see in places like this, as well as like Angkor Wat, there's people who make their mark on these ancient grounds, and it's actually quite offensive to the Cambodian people, but even Cambodians do it too, which is really disappointing. So that's one thing that I recommend not to do. As you can see, there's people who have written these, which are these buildings have been here for like a couple of thousand years, only to be ruined by something like that. So please bear in mind that when you are traveling to places like Cambodia and seeing these wonderful buildings and structures, to be mindful. Okay, all right. At this temple here, just outside where the ruins are in Battambang, I've just been advised that this beautiful architect building, as you can see with all the colors and everything, it's actually really quite nice. And so some of the photos that I'm going to be posting up are going to come out really well. What I've been told that, see this section here talks about the history about the building, and what happened was that when it was originally built, the Khmer Rouge, as part of their action plan, was to destroy these kind of buildings. Look how beautiful it is. It's absolutely amazing. So they've gone ahead and destroyed it, shut it down, broke it down, and this building was actually rebuilt in 2001. And it was repainted and everything. Now, obviously the paint hasn't lasted very long, but the actual structure itself has, and that it looks really good. I mean, look at the artwork that's on there. It's incredible. All right, look at this guy statue right here. See, the translation for this guy's name is that he's a dark Buddhist, and he's holding. See that staff that he's holding? They call it a like a bow. The bong. All right, so that's the bong. In English, it's kind of like a piece of stick, but it's obviously not a stick that he's holding. This is, if you come in here to Battambang, that's probably your most famous statue there, but you'll see that there's a lot of other statues around here too. Like at every roundabout, there's always like a big different statue, so it's not just that one. So that's just something that you want to keep out for. You can, if you want, you can buy incense from some place and you can bring it, and then you can burn some here, asking for some luck. And these are the people that showed me out today. There's my brother there, Seth, but then over there, you can see that you could even offer fruit, as well as the incense. So let's go on to the next venue. I think we're going to Bamboo Train. What up, viewers? All right, here we are at a place called the Bamboo Train. See that? Bam. Right? All those ones down here. I'm gonna sit down on one of these things. They're gonna put like a straw mat, which we call in Cambodian kataya. This ride goes for approximately 1 hour, and it pretty much goes around the entire jungle side. Backpack, you gotta pack it. If you've got an esky, bring that, put some beers in there. It's gonna be a long journey, and this thing's gonna keep going around. It looks like a lot of fun. So you've heard of the Soul Train. Well, this is the Bamboo Train. Cambodia stops. The train, the Bamboo Train has a driver. That's our driver there. We've given him a beer to help us out. We've also got our little snacks corner here, and some of these little string beans that are string cuttlefish stuff that we'll be eating. Our esky, it's got like a few beers in there, some water, stay hydrated. The ride's approximately an hour, but it allows you to travel through the jungle of Cambodia, Battambang, so you get to see everything. Pretty cool ride, if I say so myself. I gotta say that when I was looking up TripAdvisor stuff to do in Battambang, I don't think this is one of the things that you got to do. I highly recommend this because have a look at what I'm seeing now. a lot of plantations, hopefully some animals that don't cross our paths. It looked like a lot of fun. Take up some piss. Woo! Bamboo tree! Alright, so we just finished the ride. At the end of the ride, what we did, we played a little bit of like a bit of gambling with the locals here. It's a game called Clark Clock. If you're Vietnamese, you guys play that during your New Year's, where you've got your crab, your chicken, your fish, your shrimp, that wine bottle, and there's a tiger or something like that's in there. So if you want, you can play with the locals, but I wouldn't be betting anything higher than like 1,000, 2,000 real, which is about 50 cents. But overall, I do recommend the experience. But if you are going to come, do come prepared. Bring some food, bring some beers, bring some water, stay hydrated. If you're going to be traveling and you're really white and pasty, I would recommend that you wear some sunscreen, because the sun in this weather in Battambang is actually pretty hot, and I do think that after an hour in the sun, you're probably going to come out like red as a lobster, like those one of the characters that were playing there. And yeah, if you're going to do it, the ride does take about half an hour each way, so you're going straight down this rail there, and then you come back. So I was at TripAdvisor trying to suss out like a really good place to stay in Battambang, and I ended up staying at this other place which is down the road. Pictures looked really good, but don't let pictures fool you. Well, since I got here yesterday, we sat down with a couple of locals, and we asked them, okay, so which is a good hotel to stay at? These guys recommend this place. Alright, it's called Kasia. I'll take you guys for a ride. So stay. Alright, so we've got the hotel here. Everything, the decor that we've got in the lobby is made out of like wood, and everything's carved, hand carved. It goes spread out through the entire to the lifts. So you get tables here. And you've got like your fish, everything's carved and it's like handmade, really well conditioned. Once we get to the pool section, everything else is like pretty well done and maintained. It's a lot better than what we were. If you're gonna be staying here for like a double bed, like a double room, you're gonna pay like a going rate of about $25, and that's not including the buffet. So if you want to include the buffet, it's a little bit extra, but they do offer all these other services here as well, which includes the massage. But everything, have a look. Like the stuff that's on the wall here, guys, it's absolutely amazing. You just have to really see it up close in order to appreciate everything that's here. But yeah, I do recommend, if you are going to be coming down to Battambang, you got to stay here. This is a call out for this hotel. It's called Classy Hotel. Make sure you come here, book something out. You won't regret it. And they just shut the lifts on me, so need to open it up again. All right, here we are at the Classy Hotel swimming pool. Check it out. It's got like water, blue water. It's probably one of the best in Battambang. So if you're in here, make sure you stay here. Come here. It's cool. It's 35-degree weather. It's crazy. So enjoy it. What up, YouTubers? We're here at day 2 by the Battambang. We're at the pool. It's like about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Looks like an overcast over here. And I'm here just chilling out with by myself actually. And there's no music here, so I thought I'd bring my own music. So that's my own system going. So I'm here at my stepbrother's engagement. We're in Battambang. It's a wedding inside. Something about this music that the Vietnamese and Cambodians go crazy over is like these kind of beats. I'm gonna take you guys inside. Let's go inside this to check and see how this is. All right, everybody say hello! Yeah! All right, so that's what we got right now. They've been making me drink this Angkor beer like crazy up in here. All right, we're here, and these guys are like eating some food. You guys want to see what it is? That is sprouts. Oh hell no! Alright guys, it's like another section of the party. Still continuing from 3 p.m. There's still people dancing out there. Music's still blasting. And still people still drinking. Alright, next up mine. Cheers! Cheers for this! Say hello to the camera. I have a cousin. She's pretty drunk. Yeah. Alright, okay, let's get the show on the road. Alright, here we are at my stepbrother's engagement. He's been back, it's hot as hell, but he's gonna take like a full shot. Sal, are you ready? Take it down, take it down, take it down. Go, 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 go. And that's how we do. Another thing that I forgot to add is that if you're going to be coming to a Cambo wedding, make sure you bring a few change of clothes, because by the time it reaches about 11 o'clock, you're in your your slacks, your shirt. It's all like drenching wet. It's pretty hot up in here. It's not. You're okay. Maybe if you're in Phnom Penh or something, a little in the baller styles. But if you're in the countryside, they don't have the luxury of like air conditioning or anything like that. So make sure that you do. So spare change of clothes. Well, some you might need like spare change of undies too. But I did lose a shirt. I did lose the slacks. These are kind of like chinos, and then I rocked out the thongs. So, but before I wasn't like that. I did have like some loafers on and some slacks, and definitely a white shirt. But now that it's way too hot, and I'm running out of clothes, this is the only option that I recommend when you've been invited to a Cambo wedding. All right, peace out. Oh yeah, also if you're coming to one of these things, just stay clear of the intestines if it's on your table when the food gets delivered. But everything else is pretty damn good. Alright, this is a lowdown on a Cambodian wedding. Alright, so what happens is that everybody actually comes around here at around like 7 o'clock in the morning. 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. What happens is that everyone sits down, they do they do the ceremony, they do like photos and everything like that, and then what happens after that is that they come and party up in here. Like they set up the tables and whatnot, and then when they set up the tables, pretty much people eat and go. But if your family and relatives and stuff like that, then they generally stay a little bit longer. And they stay till like the party it doesn't stop. So you see the music's pumping, the alcohol is still flowing, and when you're in Cambodia, you'll find that every single second. Not every single second, that's exaggerated, but every 10 seconds you are actually doing a cheers. So don't be obliged to feel that you have to scull this entire thing every time they cheers. They just do it as like a celebration every time, because the Cambodian people are generally they're just happy like that. And I do hope that you can reflect on the happiness, and you can gain the happiness that these guys are, even though they don't have much, but there's a lot of love that they got to give as well. So this is for you guys. Layover on our way to Siem Reap from Battambang. 3-hour ride. It stops. We're here. I'm not quite sure where we are, but it's a little bit of a stop. It's about 2 hours. But when you're riding for about an hour and a half, there's a little pit stop for them to go and eat, stretch their legs, have a beer, whatever. But we should be getting to Siem Reap in about an hour and a half's time. After that, then we can party it up.